Alderman Price, you're chairman of the Public Works Committee, responsible for redevelopment in the city.
Yes, that's right.
Well, that must have cheered you up a bit, those remarks you heard.
Yes, they're the people we're really looking after.
Well, now, you've had a lot of experience, both of new building and living in slums. Do you think people are influenced by their surroundings?
Yes, certainly I do. I think that we're trying here to improve their standard of living, both inside the home and outside. The kiddies there obviously appreciate it because they know that they're living in better conditions inside the house. One's got to remember that the sort of accommodation they lived in before one would call caves, holes in the wall. And they need to thrash around to exist, you know.
You're not only interested in their creature comforts, you're interested in their whole surroundings, aren't you?
Oh, yes, these open spaces that we're trying to provide are very interesting indeed. And come on, I'll show you something. Now, this is what I was telling you about. I think it's been explained to you that this is going to be an open park. The corporation were offered by a contractor to rent this for a scrap dump. But because of the effect upon the tenants of this property, we decided not to allow it to be used and to forego the income. Because we're very concerned about recreating the slum mind, if you see what I mean.
Well, that's very interesting. Now, may I change the subject? Do you think that people with young families ought to be made to live in flats?
Very difficult on the space that we've got, I agree. I'm not too happy about it. But at least with these flats, these large flats in redevelopment areas, there is plenty of open space around them, which helps a great deal.
Now, are there any alternatives? I know that Birmingham has tried to persuade neighbouring towns to take some of its population, but is there anything else that can be done?
Well, there's talk, of course, about building in Mews-type development, but I'm not too happy about that.
There seems to be something missing in the new estates. They don't have several generations of the same family living nearby.
Yes, there's a problem there, of course. I agree. The old central areas, everybody's living next to everybody, as it were, where they meet at the local grocery store, where auntie and the son and daughter can meet and discuss their own problems, and they're very close together. But it's not too bad here, but there is a problem there, even so.
Well, now, how are people reacting to all that's being done?
Well, the reaction's pretty good, of course, but let me show you something down here, a new school that we're going to build. Now, this is the land I was telling you about upon which the school is to be built. It'll be built in an undulating parkland. And I'm hoping, and I believe it will be true, that Birmingham will be one of the most beautiful cities in Europe when this redevelopment job is completed. Now, over here you can see some of the type of property in which I was born. Slum property. It is my ambition that no one ever will be brought up in houses like this ever again.